called Aleka, and I'm a graduating senior from Temple University. I've been a part of the ENC community for about a year now, and I am so thankful for the ENC community. So a little bit about my testimony with ENC. I was actually a transfer student. I went to a university in Virginia, so coming to Philadelphia was very different for me, and I didn't know anybody there. That summer, I had actually got saved and given my life to Christ, and coming to school, I just wanted to be a part of a godly community, people that help hold you accountable and just help keeping your path with Christ straight. So I was really looking for that as soon as I got to campus. I went to Temple Fest, and Temple Fest is basically a time where a lot of the organizations and communities, they come out and they basically tell people about themselves and what their organizations are about. So I saw a lot of different tables for different Christian communities, but when I saw the ENC table, something really stood out to me, and I just automatically knew that I was supposed to be a part of that community. And my advice to you is, there's a lot of good things that you're going to see, and there's a lot of good things and options, but there's only one God option. A lot of things are good, but not everything is God. So I wanted what was for me from God, not what was good. So ENC was that for me. Now, through ENC, I really was able to understand and see what it felt like to be in fellowship in college with other college students who are really on fire for God. And it's just great to be a part of NC, because you're not the only person who actually cares about God, and you have a bunch of people your age who do too and are on the same mindset as you. So one of my favorite things about ENC were the small groups and the worship nights. And basically, small groups are one day out of the week where you meet with a group of people and you guys talk about God, and you guys read certain scriptures, and like you share your own perspectives about each scripture, and it really just helps you understand how other people view things, even in the word, and it even still feeds you spiritually to hear everybody else's revelations about God, because everybody is so different, and it just adds to your growth and your spiritual maturity to just be in fellowship and continuously talking to other people who are maturing as well. And when you're like in college and everybody else is doing their own thing and worried about the wrong things, it's just refreshing to have one day out of the week where you can sit down with like-minded people and discuss God and pray for each other. And the worship nights were nights where all of us just come together and just worship God, and it's very intimate. And like I said again, it's really just fulfilling to be around people, worshiping people with God who are your age and are filled with His Spirit. So that was something very, very great to me. Another thing I liked about ENC a lot was Pastor Gabe, the Freedom Church services. He does this great thing where he mixes, he brings together historical events with the gospel. And it really helps people who are analytical minded and calculated and have a hard time really understanding Christ and what He did, and faith-based things. He kind of merges the two worlds together, so you really get an understanding of God and Christ from both an analytical mindset and a spiritual mindset, which is something I know a lot of people need, being that we're in a time period where a lot of people are very calculated and analytical, and they want things to make sense. So it really helped me with learning theology, and it's very much so sound doctrine, and it really helped put me on a firm foundation in my spiritual life. And one thing I could say ANC really taught me was just observing the way the leaders are, the caringness, the optimism, the always wanting to reach out. There was never a time where if I ever missed an event or I wasn't at a specific meetup, there would always be somebody reaching out to me to check up on me, see if I was okay. And that's exactly what you need in college. Like, sometimes you're gonna have those days where you don't want to talk to people, or you just want to be on your own, but to have a community of people that are consistently reaching out to you to see if you're okay and praying for you, you know, not judging you if you can't show up to some things, but just praying for you always, that really just, you know, builds you up and shows like, wow, God, this is really what it means to follow God, to just show love to those, not judge those, and pray for those who could be struggling with something. So it was a great thing to see. And ENC has actually been one of the first communities I've been a part of that I've been 100% pretty consistent with. And I could say that honestly, I've been pretty consistent with ENC, and I'm not usually consistent with communities like that, but I've been very consistent with ENC because I've seen the fruit of the people who are a part of it. And it's just something that I'm so happy I found transferring to a new university. So that's all, and I really do hope you guys visit. For the incoming students coming, this would be a great community for you to be a part of, to really help with your spiritual walk, your growth, and to really just better yourself as a person. And getting close to God isn't about just following rules and regulations. It's about really helping yourself grow spiritually and heal things in yourself that you didn't even know you were probably going through. And it just helps build you to live your best spiritual lifestyle. So yeah, thank you for watching.